When the morning opens its eyes, it does not rush. It stretches gently, it breathes slowly, and it invites you to begin again. I believe mornings are not just about time, they are about intention. If you are learning English, your morning is not a struggle. It is a quiet classroom, a soft teacher, and a friendly mirror. You do not need heavy books, difficult rules, or perfect grammar at sunrise. You need courage, kindness toward yourself, and a few simple habits repeated with love. Language is not learned by pressure, it is absorbed by presence. So let us begin this morning, not with fear of mistakes, but with trust and small steps. When you wake up, before touching your phone, place your hand on your heart and say one simple sentence in English. Boa notation, shavenwation. Today is a new day. Say it slowly. Say it softly. Say it like you mean it. Do not worry about accent. English understands intention before pronunciation. When you speak this sentence, you are not practicing English only, you are practicing confidence. You are telling your mind that English belongs in your life, not just in books. This one sentence becomes your key. Tomorrow you can say, I am ready to learn. These sentences are not grammar exercises, they are emotional anchors. As you get out of bed, describe your actions in English, but only in your mind. You do not need to speak loudly. When you stand, say silently, I am standing up. When you walk, say, I am walking to the bathroom. When you wash your face, say, I am washing my face with cold water. These are not silly sentences, they are powerful. Children learn language like this, connecting action with sound. You are not late to learn like a child. You are brave enough to learn like one. Your brain loves repetition with meaning, and morning actions are full of meaning. While brushing your teeth, look at yourself in the mirror and smile. Even if your smile feels shy, say one positive sentence in English. I am learning step by step. Or my English is improving every day. Even if you do not fully believe it yet, say it anyway. Language shapes belief, belief shapes behavior, behavior shapes destiny. When you hear your own voice saying kind English sentences, your fear slowly loses its power. Mistakes begin to feel less dangerous. Silence begins to feel less heavy. Now imagine you are making tea or coffee. As the water boils, use this waiting time to listen. Not to long lectures, not to fast news, but to simple English. A short audio, a slow story, a calm voice. It can be 1 or 2 minutes. Listen without trying to understand every word. Listen like you listen to rain. You do not catch every drop, yet you understand it is raining. If you hear a sentence like, the sun is rising slowly, do not pause it immediately. Let it pass. Let your ears relax. English is not an exam in the morning. It is music. After listening, repeat one sentence you heard. Only one. Repeat it twice. If the sentence was, is full of possibilities, say it again and again. Feel the rhythm. Do not analyze grammar. Grammar will come later when your fear is gone. Right now, your job is to make English feel familiar, like a neighbor you greet every morning. Familiarity creates fluency, not force. As you sit with your drink, take one small object near you. It can be a cup, a spoon, a book, or a phone. Describe it in English using very simple words. This is a cup. It is white. It is warm. I like this cup. You are not writing poetry, you are training clarity. When your brain learns to describe simple things, it slowly becomes confident to describe complex thoughts. Every fluent speaker started with simple sentences. Nobody is born speaking paragraphs. Now take a small notebook or your phone notes and write 3 sentences. Only 3, not more. Writing too much creates pressure. Writing a little creates consistency. Write about your morning. I woke up early. I brushed my teeth. I am drinking tea. These sentences may feel too easy, but easy is powerful when repeated daily. Fluency is not built by difficulty, it is built by discipline wrapped in simplicity. Tomorrow you can add 1 new word. Today, just show up. After writing, read your sentences aloud. Your voice may shake. Let it. Confidence is not the absence of fear. It is speaking despite it. When you read your own words, English becomes personal. It is no longer someone else's language. It becomes your story, your morning, your voice, even if pronunciation is not perfect. Meaning is alive. Meaning matters more than perfection. As you prepare to leave your home or begin your day, choose one English sentence to carry with you like a companion. It can be, I can do this, or I am learning slowly but surely. Repeat it while walking, while waiting, while sitting. This sentence becomes your shield when someone speaks fast English and you feel lost. It reminds you that learning is a journey, not a race. During your day, do not wait for long study hours. Instead, steal small moments. When you see something, name it in English. When you feel something, express it in English inside your heart. I am tired. I am happy. I am confused. These emotional sentences are important because language is not only about objects, it is about feelings. When you can express feelings in English, you begin to think in English, not translate. If you meet silence during the day, do not punish yourself. Silence is not failure, it is a pause. Even fluent speakers pause. Even confident people hesitate. Your value is not measured by how fast you speak, but by your willingness to continue. When you make a mistake, smile. That mistake is proof that you tried. People who never try never make mistakes, but they also never grow. In the evening, before sleeping, remember your morning. Ask yourself in English, what did I learn today? Your answer can be simple. I learned a new word. My consistency is success in slow motion. When you sleep with English in your thoughts, your brain continues working quietly. Learning does not stop when books close. It continues when intention remains. This morning routine is not about becoming perfect. It is about becoming present. You are not behind. You are becoming. English is not a mountain you climb in one day. It is a path you walk every morning, one gentle step at a time. Some days you will feel strong. Some days you will feel tired. Both days teach. Remember, if you are harsh with it, it becomes distant. If you are kind with it, it opens up. Speak to English like you speak to a friend who is learning to trust you. Be patient. Be consistent. Your accent is not your enemy, your fear is. And fear disappears when you show up every morning with honesty. I believe in the power of small routines. I believe in mornings that heal instead of rush. I believe in learners who choose courage over comfort. If you give English 10 loving minutes every morning, it will give you confidence for a lifetime. Not overnight, not magically, but truthfully. And one day, you will realize that English is no longer something you study. It is something you live. So tomorrow morning, when the light enters your room, welcome it with one English sentence. Let your morning be your teacher. Let your routine be your strength. And let your journey be gentle. Because when you learn with dignity, patience, and belief, the language does not just enter your mind, it finds a home in your heart. And when the heart begins to feel at home with the language, something beautiful happens. English stops feeling like a stranger knocking at your door and starts feeling like a guest who has been waiting patiently for you to invite them in. You realize that you do not need permission to speak. You do not need approval to try. Language is not owned by perfection. It is owned by those who use it with honesty. Every morning you choose to return to it, you are telling yourself, I matter enough to learn. There will be mornings when your routine feels light, almost joyful. Words will come easily. Sentences will flow. And you will smile without realizing it. And then there will be mornings when everything feels heavy. Your mind will be tired, your motivation low, your confidence quiet. On those mornings, do not abandon your routine. Simplify it. One sentence is enough. One word is enough. Even listening silently is enough. Progress does not demand intensity every day. It asks for loyalty. Sometimes you will compare yourself to others. You will hear someone speaking fluent English, and a small voice inside you will whisper, I am not good enough. When that voice appears, answer it gently in English. Say, I am learning at my own pace. Comparison steals joy, but self-compassion builds strength. You do not know how many silent mornings someone else survived to reach where they are. You only know your own journey, and that is the only one you are responsible for. As days turn into weeks, you will notice small changes. You will understand a sentence without translating it. You will remember a word naturally. You will respond faster than before. These moments may feel small, but they are miracles in disguise. Smile. Whisper. Thank you. Gratitude keeps the journey alive. Your morning routine is not just teaching you English, it is teaching you patience. It is teaching you self-respect. It is teaching you that growth does not always announce itself loudly. Sometimes it arrives like sunlight on the floor, soft and unnoticed, until one day you realize the room is bright. There will be people who laugh at your mistakes. Let them. Laughter says more about their fear than your ability. You are doing something brave. You are choosing discomfort today for confidence tomorrow. That choice deserves respect, especially from yourself. Speak even if your voice trembles. Speak even if the sentence is broken. Broken sentences still carry meaning. Broken attempts still carry courage. And one day, without warning, English will answer you back. Not as an enemy, not as a test, but as a companion. You will think a thought and realize it arrived in English. You will express an emotion and notice it felt natural. That is the day you will understand that fluency is not about sounding like someone else. It is about sounding like yourself without fear. Until that day comes, keep your routine human. Keep your expectations kind. You are not late. You are not weak. You are learning. And learning, when done with love, always leads somewhere beautiful. So rise tomorrow, and the next day, and the day after that. Greet the morning with a sentence. Carry your words with dignity, and trust this truth deeply. If you show up for English every morning, English will show up for you when it matters most.